All right, guys, hanging out with Jim. Jim, good to see you. You're at home there in Evergreen, looking good. You've got a new stage behind you. I want to hear about that in a second.
Yep, right up there.
Pretty impressive. Hey, so we've been showing Powder Hunt, Alaska for a while here. Great film. Tell me how you got involved in that. What was your role in it?
Well, my role was knowing Jay Irwin, who's a legend,
Yep.
and a couple of friends of his from college who are also very avid skiers. One of them, Bill, came up with a wild idea that we should try and make a Warren Miller type movie for old guys. And I'm 10 years older than those guys, but they qualify, I think, as old
Qualifies.
people. I think they're 53-ish now. So
Oh my gosh.
yeah, when we made the movie, I was 60, but we were talking about doing it, and Bill has a lot of contacts, and we just got closer and closer, and I kept calling him and saying, "Are we really doing this?" And he says, "We're doing it."
Yeah.
And so Jay and I got tickets for using our miles, and flew up to Anchorage for 2 weeks, and just going like, we have no idea what's going to happen.
Right.
And the very
Well,
first thing that happened was they said, "You got to get to the RV rental place because we're using your credit card to secure it." Great American uh, rented us the RV for like $100.
can't beat that.
Yeah, so
Can't
that's
beat that.
how it started.
In the film, we joke about the film, Jim, and it's as much as you said, it's as much a travel film as it is a ski film, right?
Yep, it's a travel film because we wandered for 2 weeks, right? And we got to meet people everywhere we went.
Yep.
We got to go out, and some places they treated us like cast. We had like reserved tables for cast and crew,
Yeah.
and we just met some incredible people. And the thing that makes it, I think, a lot more of a travel movie
Yeah.
is a little bit on the backstory was that the film crew couldn't ski, right?
Oh,
Except at Alyeska,
so
we had a
so how'd they get around? I mean, if you guys are out ripping it up,
sometimes the ski patrol took them around on snow machines.
sled,
I
yeah.
think one place we even got a snow machine, which would go against all the insurance.
Yeah. Did you get that insured? No.
Yeah, so they would position themselves on the mountain where we were going to come by, and then we had GoPros. And then when we were helicopter skiing, the pilot Seamus, he's ex-Vietnam helicopter pilot. He
Yeah.
actually flew in Vietnam, and with like the second run of the first day of heli skiing, he turns to our cameraman Jeremy and says, "How'd you like it if I took the door off?" And Jeremy's a huge guy, and his eyes just went like this.
Yeah. My,
Took the door off and strapped him into the helicopter. All you could see was this through his face mask, and for the entire day, he flew around. And the other people sharing the helicopter with us that day, Lindsay Dyer was the other in the other group with Simon Evans, a photographer, and Clint Butler, who's sponsored by Alyeska as a skier.
Yep.
And they were sharing the helicopter with us. So when we were waiting for the chopper, we were looking across at them skiing lines that had never been skied.
Yep. That's crazy stuff. Well, listen, we're going to do part 2 of this interview in a week or so, but thanks for joining us. And again, next week, we teased it. We're going to talk about the stage behind you in music, your favorite topic.
That's right.
Okay. Sounds good, Jim. We'll see you back in a week.
All
Thanks
right.
for joining us here today.
Thanks for having me.